All right, guys, I am getting a late start to my day. I have my iPad in tow. I'm about to grab my purse, which I think is still in the back, and I'm going to head to Barnes & Noble, pick up my book, then to my mom's for her to cut off this weave. Let me ignore my desk. Yes, it's dirty. This is life. But I want to show you this rack that my boyfriend's sister gave me. This is my old rack. It pales in comparison. So I've just started moving things over. Right now, I'm just like pulling pieces that I plan to take. I am going to help my sister at a book event. So it's in Atlanta. So I have like 2 dresses that I've pulled, and I have like washed all my laundry. That's why you see like the clothes baskets and stuff right here, because it's easier for me to wash it, pull it in here with the clothes racks, and hang it all up. These are a godsend. They are both retractable, meaning I can just fold it and then tuck it under my bed when I'm done. But I do want to make sure that I get my weave cut out, my hair washed and everything. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with my hair for Atlanta throughout the week. I'm not too worried about it. That's why I take care of my hair, so that I can wear my natural hair when I want to. It's not that big of a deal if I don't get my hair done. My Kindle, because I am in the middle of reading a pretty good book. And I figure while my mom's cutting out my weave, if she's like watching TV or something, I can just read my Kindle if she doesn't want to talk to me. But, okay. Let's go. It is such a beautiful day. It's hot as hell. I'm disappointed that I took so long to leave the house. My boyfriend just called me and was like, hey, are you weaveless? Are you ready for your hair to blow in the wind? He's taking his old school out for a drive, which I've been asking him to do for the past 2 weekends. And I can't even go because I don't want my mom spending her whole Saturday trying to help me with my hair, so I can't have her wait while I go for a drive. But if I would have done what I said I was going to do, which was be to her house like 10 a.m., I'd have been free. Okay, went to Barnes. Passion tea lemonade. I got my book. Lights out. You guys know I've read this before. This is just more trophy. Sprayed edges. I waited a very long time for this to come out. It sold out before it even got to Barnes & Noble. So the author put out some more. Barnes let me reserve it. And I came and picked it up. Literally, there were none on the floor. Like, I did a lap around just to see if there were any on the floor. There were none on the floor. So had I not reserved it, I would have been fresh out of luck. I'm going to actually look online to see if they have any. Just to see. I'm not going to buy one. I just want to see. And then this was the $5 book. I saw it last time I was here. But I was like, but it sounds really interesting. It's basically like this 12-year-old boy and his mom, his younger brother, get a surprise visit one night from their dad, desperate to like get their family back together again. But last thing they knew, dad drowned 8 years ago. So I was like, okay. It says emotionally raw, disturbing, creepy, and brilliant are some of the quotes for it. So I was like, hey, $5 we can do. And then they had a golden graham cookie. So I see. This is it. You can see like the golden grams in it. Can you? So it has pieces of golden graham, chocolate bits, and like toasted marshmallow. Oh, that's a good cookie. In my opinion, the Barnes & Noble Starbucks is so much better than regular Starbucks. They sell mac and cheese. Am I the only one who gets extremely thirsty in Barnes & Noble? I don't care how long I'm in there, how quick of a trip. It's like, maybe it's the temperature they keep the store, because it don't be hot or nothing, but maybe they have like dehumidifiers going with the air conditioner to like preserve the books or something, because I be just good and thirsty. But the water costs more than this drink, so refreshing on a hot day. I never order that drink, but it hits every time. Passion tea lemonade with classic. Good morning, peeps. It is the next day. Weave is out. Hair is just combed out, detangled, and thrown in the bun. I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. I'm barely keeping my eyes open. I finished around 10. Got home. I still had my whole steak left from when I made the steak for my boyfriend's birthday, and I still had 2 cooked baked potatoes because I just made 4. So I took cut it up into diced pieces, warmed that on the stove, added some more like salt and pepper to it, and then with the baked potatoes I put them in the air fryer to reheat. And then I added cheese onto the baked potatoes. Then I sprinkled the diced steak on top of that. And then put sour cream. So like a loaded baked potato. So I made that when I got home for me and my boyfriend. Because again, the steak was so huge. We literally could have shared one. I got in the shower and I went to bed. But I did not sleep at all. I tossed and turned all night long. And it was like a nightmare sleeping in the bed with my boyfriend last night, because he was just impossible to sleep next to. Literally just impossible to sleep next to. Everything a person can do in their sleep, he was doing. He was Kung Fu Panda. I was getting legs thrown on me, hands thrown on me. I got kicked multiple times. I went to go lay at the end of the bed, got kicked in the head several times. I went to lay at the top of the bed, and he was snoring so loud, my ears were shaking. I mean, just impossible to sleep next to. He got up and went to go like start his day, because he slept good, at like 7 a.m. So I slept from like 7 to 8. That was all I got. And now I'm outside my mom's. We're about to go to church. So I was just telling them that I'm not driving. So let me go get in my mom's car, and I will see you guys later.
Yeah, we'll get you done. Okay, this one has cake, egg, 2 bacon. Cakes, eggs, bacon, juice. Okay, we'll get you some orange juice. What did y'all get last time that y'all betrayed me in?
I want to say French toast or pancakes or something. I want to say I had grits, girl. I don't know. Good morning, peeps. So this is the pantry. It is basically completely built. It's just one shelf that I think my boyfriend forgot to lock down. This is the table. He didn't have time to do it, but he says he'll do it while I'm gone because I'm actually going out of town. And then I have just some stuff I need to get rid of. I'm about to start packing. That's why that luggage is out. This luggage is going to Goodwill. This area is a mess. It needs to be cleared out, cleaned out. But a lot of that has to do with me having to completely move out and then move in. Let me just kind of give you a quick, run through. I have to move my chandelier because ever since I moved out and moved back in, they had to reinstall it and it's just way too low. But yeah, you see it's pretty deep and it has deep side shelves. So this is a shelf he has to sit. Let me see. It has, wait a minute. Okay, no, never mind. Okay. They're adjustable. That's why. And then, this is the bottom. Hoping you can see. This lighting is terrible. But the bottom is just like shelves where I could put pots and pans and stuff. So this thing is huge. And it's exactly what I needed. He just put some bags up there. So today's going to be a hectic day. I can't even organize or fool with the living room situation. I'm going to Black Romance Book Festival, so I have to finish packing. I leave tomorrow at noon, but what I'll probably do is pack up everything, go to my mom's tonight. That way it'll be easier to leave for the airport, because we can all just hop in one Uber. And that way when we come back, we all hop in one Uber. Right now I'm just going to go with some iced coffee. I've been using Cafe Bustelo. I bought 2 this time. It's like an espresso style coffee. It's still like iced coffee. I pretty much have everything I'm taking clothing-wise on this rack, but I'm just missing 1 or 2 items. This morning as I get dressed. All right, guys. So I think what I've decided to do is I'm going to use my Citron carry-on and my weekender. I feel like that would be enough. And I'm just hoping I don't regret it. I'm bringing all flat shoes with the exception of the shoes I'm wearing to the airport, which are my Crocs. So my Crocs will never be in the luggage. Like I said, it'll all be flat shoes and sandals. So I'm thinking I'll be okay. Almost everything I brought are one pieces. So the first day is the actual day we land, which is Thursday. That is my outfit that's over there, which you guys will see. But that is probably going to go on my weekender for easy access tomorrow morning getting dressed. Along with majority of my toiletries and hair stuff is going to go, and underwear are probably going to go in this bag because that's going to make it easier. So strictly just outfit wise, when I land is what I'm preparing for now. So after this, I have to spend time to find out why my house stinks. Yeah, I said it. I came home and my house reeks. It stinks. It stinks. I took some sour cream that had expired out and I put it on the counter. could that be it? But then now, when I came home, I wrapped it in the bag. But it's like, this one is, it says not basic. You can use this like a laundry bag. No, I'm sorry. This is the laundry bag. This is like the dirt bag. You put your dirty underwear in here. I always steal the bag that's for dry cleaning for hotel, like the little plastic bag in the closet. Always take that and put all my dirty underwear in it. That way when I get home, I just pull that bag out. That stuff goes straight into the washing machine. So this is what I'm going to put some toiletries in. But just pull it out. All right, guys. So this is what we went with. The weekender and the carry-on. So I'm finally done with all my packing. I changed my bed clothes. I got to just take down this clothing rack. Just straighten up a little bit. Wash my dishes. And then my mom is coming to pick me up. So I've already called her and told her to come on. So I need to wrap it up on washing these dishes, listen to my audiobook. I'm thinking I could probably finish it before I get on the plane, and I have my Kindle, so I will have something else to read, and I am starving. All I had today was a Burger King cheeseburger and a Powerade. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get myself something to eat. Okay.
That's nuts, Billy.
21, can you do something for me? 21. Can you hit a little rich flex for me? Then 21, can you do something for me? Just a monster, my pussy ass for me. Then 21, can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops next for me? 21, do your thing, 21, do your thing. Do your thing, 21.
Hello, diamonds in the watch. This costs a lot. Never seen them die. That's how you get shot. I DM in vanish mode. I do that a lot. Took the panties off and this niggas in the plot. All my exes ain't nothing. No
okay. So we made it to Atlanta. We're in the airport now. Taking a much needed pause. Everybody's using the bathroom, and then we are going to get the rental car. Oh, luggage. For the one person who couldn't hang with the carry-on life. So, I guess we'll see you guys at the rental place.
Always in my ear, your whole fleet. Why my ass be posting guns and only use they feet? Hey, like an athlete, I got all you.
All right, guys, so we are in the rental car. It is huge. It is a Jeep Wagoneer. It's like a three-row, like kind of like a baby Tahoe. And we're headed now to the hotel. I'll show you guys. We're staying at the Waldorf Astoria. So I'm excited about that because I've never stayed anywhere like that. So I'll try to give you guys a room tour, but I am exhausted. Don't be shocked if the room tour comes on a separate day. Hi guys. So today has been a pretty busy day. We got in really late. By the time we ordered room service, I don't even think I showed it to you guys. All I got was a salad and went to bed. It was really late. So this morning my family slept and I let them sleep because I pretty much got almost a full night of sleep the night before we left, whereas everybody else didn't get any sleep. So everybody kind of slept in, and then we went to go register at the Black Romance Book Festival, and then we came back. But then me and my sister started thinking, like, logistically she only has 2 hours to sign on both Saturday and Sunday, and then she has 3 panels that she's speaking on, and she has like over 400 books with her that all have to be signed. So yeah, that all have to be signed. So we thought about it and we were like, you know what, we need to go pick up all the books and separate them. So there's a meet and greet that's tonight. My sister's not going to the meet and greet because she does need to separate all the pre-orders and like kind of pre-sign. That way everybody gets their pre-order, everybody gets a signed copy, and the line, it'll flow a lot easier, because typically when she does these events, it's one day for the actual signing, and she usually has like 4 hours minimum, but sometimes more. But in this case, since it's 2 hours today, I mean it's 2 hours Saturday, 2 hours Sunday, we're doing a little bit of prep work. So the entire back of the truck, as you can see, is loaded up. The address is the hotel, so feel free if you want to be a creep and zoom in, but none of you guys would. We literally just picked it up from the hotel and take them back to our hotel where they can be separated and then loaded back up and then put back in the car in the morning. So be it. But that is the huge part we were trying to navigate, was when she would have time and where she would be able to separate this huge amount of books. So that worked out. Well, hopefully it's going to work out well. That's the update. Okay, so right now we are at, how do you think it's pronounced? Brassica? And it happens to have the same menu as the room service. So I just went and got the short ribs because I was kind of looking at them last night, but I thought it was too heavy. Oh.
Bread and egg butter.
You want some bread? You want some bread? You want your plate? Yeah, she's gonna try to get you some crayons. You want some butter on your bread? It's not ice cream. It's butter.
Remember we had some for breakfast?
It's ice cream. Yep.
You're welcome.
You want some butter? Just enough or more?
Got this.
Oh.
Y'all, so okay, like I want to hear y'all participate. We're gonna have fun today, okay? So beautiful people, are y'all ready to have some fun? Yeah. So I have something to read real quick. The heart always knows the difference between pretend and real, even when we try to fake it, right? So we're gonna get started into this welcome to Pretend to Passion, where we're talking about all the lies that lead to love, the tension that makes us turn the page, and the stories that prove fake it till you feel it really works. Today,
I can't think with a lot of noise either, so the first couple that came to my mind and never left, even though I was trying to pick different people, so I'm just practicing. Okay? Future and Oprah. I don't know why they do
Okay, guys, so we have set up the table. let you guys see a little bit of the first panel that she did. Not much of the second panel because I was off to the side. I wasn't really sitting in the front, so it would have been a weird angle. And then I'm going to give you a glimpse of the table, but it's a tight squeeze, and they just told her that it's a lot of people outside waiting for her, so it's about to get crazy. So I'm just going to give you guys a glimpse of the table beforehand. Hi guys, so it is day 2. I know I didn't get to show you guys much, but that is not because I was being a poor content creator. It is because there was so much going on. My sister's line was one of the longest lines. It was like stretched out of the signing room, so I literally could not see past her booth, her table, to even get any type of like footage for you guys. And we were literally moving and signing the entire time to try to, so that she could actually see everybody, but that wasn't even possible. And I thought it was going to be better day 2, but day 2, the line may have actually been longer, and literally just worked and signed, well, she signed all the way up into that time, and then had to hurry up and like gather up the stuff. And then she also was speaking on like 3 panels. I know I showed you guys at least one of the panels, but yeah, it was just a lot going on. But what I will do is they had a lot of like content creators there that are going to be posting like everything that they had to offer, and I'll link them under, you know, down below so that you guys can look at that. But tickets actually go on sale today, and I will say, if I were you, I would 100% get that if you read Black Romance, because they literally had everybody there. It was like, it was good. I would say do your best to pre-order, because each author only gets like 2 hours to sign each day. And despite the fact that, how many pre-orders did you say you had? I can't even tell you. She had a ton of pre-orders, but there still were a lot of people actually buying books too. So that took majority of the time.
Sounds like a lot, but it's not.
It was nowhere near enough time. Honestly, even if she had 4 hours both days, she still would have had a line, and it still would have been crazy. So Atlanta is just a whole different kit and caboodle. I've never seen a book festival this big, period. And all the ones that I've gone to, I haven't seen one this big. I'm not saying there aren't bigger ones. I'm just saying I haven't seen one this big, but it was very well organized in my opinion. They had a section for like, if you buy books, you could actually ship them home. So, I mean, that means you could just shop freely. And then as many books that fit in the box, the whole box shipped for $20. And I want to say about 25 books fit in each box. So that's like $1 a book just to ship all your books. And then they had a separate room for content creators. So I know for a fact, like Britton, her books was there. And I believe she had like merchandise. Then they had another room, or in that same room, narrators, like popular narrators from Audibles that were in there. And one of the girls who we've seen her before at like another book fair, she brought a signed book that she had, Applying Pressure, and she had the narrator actually sign it. So I thought that was pretty dope. So now the book is signed by the person who narrates it and the person who wrote it. Let me see, what else did they have going on? They had a brunch for authors and readers, and the food looked amazing. It was like a whole big spread. And then every day, like around 12:30ish, they would bring like food in the break room for everybody to eat. They had like water stations throughout the whole place where you could stop and get fresh cold water. I don't even know how they kept it cold, to be honest with you, but every time I walked past it, it was like cold. Trying to think, am I missing anything else? That's basically about it. It was at the JW Marriott, and yeah, the authors that had the long lines were that I saw. Of course, Siobhan Latrice, Casey Mills, Jaquel, Kennedy Ryan, Daniel Allen, A.E. Valdez. Those are the only ones that I saw, but they had really, 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 really long lines. There probably were other people too, because there are 3 signing groups a day. So you could be in group 1, which was from 9 to 11. And then group 2, which is from 12 to... What? Is that right? 9 to 11 is the first group. Second group is 11:15 to 1:15. And then the next one is 2 to 4. So yesterday she was 2 to 4. Today she was the 9 to 11:15. So yeah, that's the rundown of the whole event. It ended at 4 today, but we left after her last panel, which was like 12:50, 1 o'clock, and just came back to the room. And now we just finished eating. We DoorDashed some food here, and we're just going to relax because we leave tomorrow. I don't really have it in me to explore. I can tell you guys, the food that I had here so far has been trash. The room service here at the Waldorf Astoria is okay. They don't have many options. Where else did we eat? At Fox, what?
Bob's barbecue.
Oh, Fox. Yeah, it was Fox Barbecue. It was terrible. Fox Brothers Barbecue. Sorry, Fox Brothers, if you're watching, but it was terrible. My chicken was dry. I could knock on the table with it. Everything was dry.
No flavor, just salt.
No flavor, and it was just terrible. Then we went to the restaurant inside of this hotel and found out that it was the exact menu of room service. They didn't even bother changing the font of the menu. And it was something else that we had. I feel like we DoorDashed twice, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And then today we DoorDashed from,
I'm tired. You've been going.
where did we DoorDash from today?
What was it?
Toast. Oh, yeah, and Toast was good. I'll say that. Toast is good, but I've heard about Toast because I watch vloggers who live in Atlanta, so I kind of knew that Toast was going to be good. But yeah, we haven't even eaten that much really because it's been busy, and we haven't really gone anywhere because it was really busy. So that is the update. As far as books, I had a pre-order that I picked up from Danielle Allen. That was the only thing I was able to get, only because it was a pre-order, and I had to run over and get it before everything started because her and my sister happened to be signing at the same time. So I was able to get my pre-order, and I was actually able to score. She gave me an ARC for Plus Size Player, which is book 2 of the Curvy Girl Summer book, which I was like anxiously waiting. So that was perfect. I'm really happy to have a signed ARC. So you know I got to do a haul and show you guys that. But it's a wolf. It's a wolf. Yeah, why are you watching this, Bug? Why are you watching this?
She got most all these wolves and monsters she like to watch and get under the cover.
This is not even a kid's thing.
She taking after her granddaddy, her paternal.
Is this kids YouTube?
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it, but I mean, I don't. You have nightmares. But all right, guys. If anything happens, anything moves or shakes, I will let you know. Good morning. Okay. We are back home. I think the last time I talked to you guys was Sunday right after the event. Immediately cramps hit me and I was like, out. My niece's other auntie came to visit. So we sat, we talked with her. She played with Bailey. It was so cute. Absolutely adorable. That baby has no shortage of loved ones, okay? Let's just be clear. And then after that, we kind of tried to go to bed early because Bailey's other TT was telling us, like, oh, that airport is crazy. You got to get there early. So we're like, okay, we're going to go to sleep early. I packed all my clothes that night. Child, please tell me why. Like I said, we were staying at the Waldorf Astoria, like in the middle of the night. They had this alarm go off, just blaringly loud through the whole hotel. And it was like, attention, attention, the alarm has been triggered. There is an emergency. Please stay in your room. Please stay in your room. I mean, it was so loud with sirens and all this. So we're like, what is going on? Then, like 2 hours, there's nothing. But it's like, I couldn't go to sleep because I'm waiting for them to say, okay, yeah, you need to evacuate or you don't. Then they just do another little blaring alarm with no words, and that's it. You can hear sirens in the distance, all this other kind of stuff. So eventually it just was done. So we just went to sleep. But it threw everything off, so we ended up waking up an hour late. Well, I planned to wake up at 8. My sister woke me up at 8:46, like it's 8:46. We planned to leave the hotel at 9, and it was 8:46. So I had to hop up, get in the shower, like throw all my last minute stuff together, and then we still had to return the rental car. Keep in mind, Atlanta Airport is humongous, okay? It is humongous. It is the busiest airport in the country. So we still had to take the rental back. Then we still have to walk with the luggage and catch 2 trains back to the gate that we're supposed to go to. Then you have to go through TSA. You have to get your tickets. It was just a lot. Our plane left at 1. And I know that seems like that would have been plenty of time, but we barely made it. I literally, by the time we got to the gate, I had time to go to the bathroom and pee, go to a vending machine, get water and a sandwich, and get back to board the plane. And then I literally split said sandwich with my mom, my sister, and everything, just because we hadn't eaten or anything. Only person that ate was Bailey, because the night before, my sister ordered room service, which that's another story. Ordered room service and got Bailey some fruit and other stuff she likes to eat. So Bailey was set, right? She had milk, she had fruit, she was good to go. And my sister got her a banana at the airport. Homegirl was good. She had a bag of chips for the plane. She was set. We were the ones starving. But room service the night before, I just wanted something small. So the night before that, Bailey had got these kids' chicken tenders, and they were bomb, and they were pretty big. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the same chicken tenders that Bailey got off the kids' menu. Tell me why I bite into it. This shows you God's purpose, okay? I said to myself, Amber, you probably shouldn't get the chicken. You probably should just get a salad because you're not really trying to eat meat like that. But I said, you know what? It's protein. You eat that, you eat the fries. It's heavier. You'll be good. Bit into it, and it was raw on the inside. Now, again, I don't do a whole lot of meat eating, so it took me a minute to register. I'm looking at it, and I'm like, either this is grossing me out, or it's not cooked. So I show my sister, I'm like, is this cooked? And she's like, is it pink? I'm like, it kind of looks pink. And she looks at it, and she's like, that's not cooked. So I go to another one and I try to break it, and she's like, no, if you can't break it because it's not cooked. Waldorf Astoria? Those are $22 chicken tenders. Lost my appetite. And that's all she wrote. So, yeah. So it's safe to say that I I didn't want to end up leaving something, losing something, so I didn't film like rushing out the door or all of that. You guys wouldn't care anyways, but besides the alarm situation, it was a really good trip. My only regret is that we weren't able to stay at the actual hotel that the event was at. Normally it doesn't matter, right? Normally we like to stay at the hotel that the event is at, but it's not that big of a deal if we can't. This time it would have been so much easier. It just would have been so much smoother because it was like they had panels, and then there were gaps where you had time, and then there were like we literally could have just during like panels and signings have been like upstairs, or it just would have been a lot easier because they had brunches, they had dances, and it's just a lot of back and forth if you're not at the hotel, you know. So, and the JW appeared to be really nice, so it's not like the event was at some rundown motel and you didn't want to stay there. No, it was at a nice hotel anyways. But yeah, so they've already started selling tickets for next year. Guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're even a half of a piece of a reader or you just enjoy entertainment, definitely go. It is a good time. Like I said, I had never gone to events until like 2022, and I get the hype. Like, they're fun. They're not, you think that it would just be like, oh, okay, hi, sign the book, take the picture. No. Okay, it's, they do their thing. They do their thing. And they finished the table. My boyfriend and my sister's boyfriend, while we're gone, they came over here. They had already built the pantry, but they finished building the table. So everything's over here. I just have to like organize it, wipe it down, fix it. Then I'll show it to you guys. And then I ordered these cups on Amazon because I saw this girl. I was influenced. She was making a coffee and she had these cups, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. So I bought them. And I'm going to make myself a coffee, and I am going to have to go and buy me breakfast because I just don't have it in me to cook anything. Not only do I not have it in me to cook anything, I just don't have much in the way of cooking anything, you know? Make life easier with a little Cafe Bustelo. I have to shower, get dressed, to go to my mom's, and I'm going to my sister's, but gotta go to my mom's first because my sister left her car keys at my mom's, so she can't go anywhere. So I'm gonna go to my mom's, pick up my sister's car keys, drop them off to my sister, and then on Tuesdays, we like to take Bailey to my mom's because she likes to drive her car and go on her slide and see my grandma, and her grandpa actually comes over to, this is a little inside thing, I never show that, but every Tuesday is Grandparents' Day for Bailey. So, what in the tarnations? Oh, okay. You better fit. Okay. They sell the lids separate. So here we go. That's good. And my boyfriend took the trash out, but he did not put a bag in. But hey, wait, no. I took the trash out before I left. I didn't put the bag back in. Okay. That was all me. I took the trash out and I put the bag back in before I left. Alright, so I'm just going to sit down, watch a little TV for like 15 minutes, and then start my day because it now includes breakfast and my mom's and a whole bunch of other stuff. But in the vlog here, because something tells me that I need to. And it will pick right back up with what is my life. So hopefully this vlog was not too chaotic. Lord, I tried, y'all. I tried. But I was not expecting that kind of turnout. I am very happy for my sister. I'm very proud. I am in awe of, you know, the fan base that she has in Atlanta. I mean, or everywhere, not just Atlanta, but it was just like such a book culture out there. It was like nothing I've ever seen. In Atlanta, they come to read, child, okay? I mean, it was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. So yeah, if you have the ability next year, around this time, 2026, you know, start looking at the tickets. It is a 3-day event. So you have the option of, you know, doing one day or doing all three. So definitely look into it. It is the Black Romance Book Festival. Lord. All right.
That's all we follow. That's all we follow. That's all we follow. That's all we follow. That's all we follow.